And we are back for today's show. Everybody, I have some interesting news to share with you, so please stay tuned. Hi, I'm Biggi Fraley, the Arthritis Coach. Welcome to my show today. Thank you so much for joining. As the title said, I have some bad news, good news, but also some great news for you today. So first with the bad news, I had promised to talk to you today about how to keep your skin young and beautiful. And the bad news is that this show will not be happening because, well, I have a few reasons. Number one, yesterday was Labor Day, and I was actually unable to access my office. And usually Monday is the day where I prepare the agenda and all the details and gifts, etc. I have for the show. And I was unable to do that yesterday. Reason number two. Now, are you sitting down? Because this is just, makes me shudder just thinking about it. I got an important tax deadline due next week. So this week is taking over by the headache of preparing taxes. Do you know what I mean? Is anybody else here still having to file their tax returns for, what is it even, 2017? It's so crazy to have to worry about this kind of stuff at the end of 2018, isn't it? Jeez. Anyway, the good news is that, of course, I will return and share my secrets on young, beautiful skin and how to select just the right skincare products to be healthy and radiant with you, most likely in 2 weeks from today. Now, why 2 weeks, you wonder? What happened to next week? Well, that brings me to the great news. Now, I have decided to make this show available as a podcast. That's right. I know it is very hard to sit down even for 15, 20 minutes and watch a video on Facebook. There's just too much distracting things going on. But with the podcast, I can be anywhere you are. It'll be easy to consume and available on any device. I mean, that is cool. I don't know if you're already into podcasting, but I swear I've been listening to podcasts for several years now, hours and hours every week. I have over 100 subscriptions, going pretty crazy with the podcast. So it's only natural that my show would be made available on that platform as well. So that is the great news. I am planning on launching next week. So next week, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Pacific, I would love for you to join me back here to celebrate the launch of the Arthritis Coach podcast. Basically, with the podcast, my goal is to provide you with the education and inspiration to reverse your arthritis naturally, and most of all, to empower you to reclaim your health, because you deserve it. It is yours, okay? It doesn't belong to your doctor. It doesn't belong to your arthritis diagnosis. It belongs to you. And together, we can find ways to help your body heal, because it is definitely possible. And I will be sharing with you my best actionable insights in an easy to consume way, as I said, with a short show, with a podcast, with my blog post, in small steps that you can implement over time, that will not feel like the hardest thing you ever did and you have to just change your entire life all in one day, right? That is not what it is about. Together we will learn, motivate each other, inspire each other, hold each other accountable, and reclaim our health. So that is my wish for you. So let's see, what else have we got? So we had the bad news, the good news, the great news. And as mentioned before, I would love for you to join me during next week's live show. Let's do this together. And also make sure to leave your feedback or any questions or even topic suggestions in the comments. And if you will, share this information with any friends and followers that you think may benefit from this, that maybe you also know people in your family that have arthritis. I would love to reach and help as many people as possible. And again, thank you so much for joining me today. Keep your eyes peeled. I will continue to make announcements about the podcast and upcoming shows. Thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it. And I am so looking forward to seeing you next week. You take care now. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.